In this video, I want to share with you about one of our newer capabilities here at Starsiak Osteopathic Clinic, and that's photobiomodulation. This is where we're using a specific wavelength of light to modulate biologic activity. The light is able to go in, penetrate through the skin, and get down to the deeper tissues because of the particular wavelength. It's a 1064 nanometer wavelength laser light. It's able to bypass water. It doesn't get absorbed by water, which allows it to get absorbed very deeply in the tissues. It's actually the deepest absorbed wavelength of light that we know of for photobiomodulation. And everything that it does is still being mapped out on the mechanism scale, but what we see in practice is that, it accelerates wound healing. So we can use it after injuries to accelerate healing. It modulates inflammation. So if there's a sort of chronically inflamed tendon, it can help to complete that inflammation. It accelerates mitochondrial ATP production. It seems to have some direct DNA and epigenetic effects. It helps with causing stem cell differentiation into different stem cell lines to help with healing. It's beneficial in autoimmune conditions. There's research showing that it can resolve half the cases of autoimmune thyroiditis. It helps with knee osteoarthritis, really any sort of osteoarthritis that is not too deep. I've personally seen it helping with ankylosing spondylitis. Also, I've used it on frozen shoulder, plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendinosis. It's really fascinating, and it's literally using photons. And the mechanism gets a little bit complicated, but part of it is it's kind of like ozone, where if we inject ozone into a joint, that's a reactive oxygen species. And so that creates some damage, and then the body goes in to heal it. So with photobiomodulation, one of the ways that it works is that we're actually creating reactive oxygen species at depth in the tissues, or really through a whole tissue layer, skin down, it creates it, and then the body responds by healing. So very similar to the principles behind prolotherapy or PRP as well. But we don't need a needle. We don't need any sort of lidocaine because it doesn't hurt at all, and it's extremely safe. So this is a very exciting new technology we have here at Starsiak Osteopathic Clinic, and we're actually the only one in town that has this particular device, the Photona-Dynamis. So I end up using this in concert with osteopathic manipulation as one modality, especially in patients who are in really exquisite, really exquisitely sensitive, where I can't even actually physically contact. This is a common modality that I'll employ at that point. So if you think this could be a benefit for you, if you have any more questions, you're welcome to reach out to the office to make a consult or put a question in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. If you found this one interesting, you might find the others interesting. So please subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, like this video too. Have a good one.